Alright guys, welcome back to another alternate story here on 24/7 mode. So this is going to be Chapter 1 titled Challenge Storyline. The name of the storyline is Gladiator. Now for this one, I decided to play as Mr. Kennedy, so this should be kind of interesting here. So it looks like he's Showman and Dirty is his two abilities here. Also, some things to talk about here. I went through and I set up game saves for every storyline. And obviously I'm going to pick and choose who I play as for each one of these. But it's also kind of interesting when like you swap the main character by editing the save data. Look at my contract is 0 weeks, $0. He's furious right now. So, yeah, definitely some things to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'll kind of just talk about some things as we get into it. So here we go. Road to Championship match, a bumpy one. King Booker has definitely enjoyed his reign as World Heavyweight Champion thus far, and has no plans of relinquishing the title. As number one contender, Mr. Kennedy would like nothing more than to take the belt by force at Judgment Day. That feat is easier said than done, however. Booker has aligned himself with William Regal and Finlay, both dangerous competitors in their own right. They promise to make life difficult for any superstar foolish enough to step up for a title match, and Mr. Kennedy tops their list. Being the World Heavyweight Champion in my company is something you've got to earn, says WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. Mr. Kennedy may be the number one contender, but he's a long way from the championship. Frankly, I don't have much faith in him, but time will tell. Damn, getting called out already by the boss.
Listen up. Your general manager has decided to let you compete for the championship. I hope you're up to it. If not, you'd better quit now. Because I don't have time to deal with someone who's not ready for the main event.
He's not ready, but oh god, I'm gonna get replaced by Edge already.
Hey there, player. This is Theodore Long, General Manager Smackdown. I've got you in mind for a championship match at Judgment Day. But between now and then, you gotta prove I made the right decision. Don't let me down, player.
Alright, as long as we don't get fake injured, it'll be alright. So let's skip to Wednesday. We really shouldn't be doing like any events and stuff because it doesn't matter like improving our stats because we're gonna be switching characters every part anyways.
I understand you're supposed to be some kind of championship contender, am I right? Well, if that's the case, then I want you to make an impression on your opponents. A very physical impression.
So I understand you're looking for a fight against the champ? Am I right? Well, let me tell you. If you want to get to him, you gotta go through me. And I don't think you're up to the task.
Damn. Alright. Okay guys, I'm making a quick cut a few days later on this part because unfortunately it seems like I've been missing a few cutscenes in some of these alternate story videos because I've been talking about how like I don't care about improving my stats, right? Because I'm gonna be switching characters every time, so I'm simulating stuff. But the problem with these SmackDown storylines, sometimes cutscenes happen during the week, and if you skip that day, it just doesn't happen. So this problem doesn't really happen on Raw as much because sometimes the cutscenes happen on the days off, which you have to skip anyways. So it will play those. So, yeah. So in this video specifically, after I recorded it, I noticed I missed 2 cutscenes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those recorded for you guys and just splice them in where they're supposed to be in the video. So I believe after this one is the kind of opening cutscene of this storyline. Yeah, here we go. So I apologize for that. And going forward, well, actually, there'll be one more video where I make this mistake and have to splice in. But I think after that, I'll correct it and actually do something every day, which is gonna be annoying, but we have to do it.
What the hell? A #1 contender just got bushwhacked. What's going on here?
My man told me you were on your way, so I prepared a little surprise for you.
My God!
Mr. McMahon warned me you might be coming after me. Look like I beat you to the punch, punk.
This rivalry might be over before it gets started.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the alternate stories I've already uploaded, I'm just gonna, because the video's already uploaded, so I'm not gonna, like, take them down. So I'm just gonna have to include those those cutscenes in the, alternate cutscenes video. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut back to my original recording, and then I'll see you when I have to interject again with the next missing cutscene. Okay, messages.
What's up, sucker? I heard they finally peeled you off that car. But you should have stayed there, because I got a few friends who will be running you down again real soon.
I guess one thing to mention too is because there is somewhat continuity between all the storylines, which to be honest, the continuity in this game is pretty bad, but they at least sort of tried. They might, I guess, like he's talking about the car. I think one of the stories is like a cutscene where you get hit by a car or whatever. But obviously, we're just kind of jumping around to each story. I am gonna play them in order though, the stories. How you feeling, Mr. Kennedy? Good, I hope, because I want you at your best this week. I told Teddy Long, and I'm telling you now, I'm coming at you like a runaway freight train. Bring your A game because I don't play around. Sincerely, the world's strongest man. I mean, the world's strongest message right there. Okay, Kennedy versus Mark Henry. So like I said, some things to talk about here, but I'm gonna wait till kind of the dialogue kind of slows down a bit.
Welcome to Smackdown. Judgment Day is still more than a month away, but tonight's show is one for the books. This is Michael Cole with John Bradshaw Layfield, and the #1 contender is in action tonight.
Don't call him the #1 contender yet. A lot can happen between now and Judgment Day.
That's true, but tonight's match will let us see what he's made of.
He needs a big win here tonight if he wants to convince management he's a main eventer.
Man, I got no faith in Kennedy, man. This is like real life. Which is kind of a shame because I really wanted Mr. Kennedy to break in the main event scene so bad. Obviously, he did that in TNA, but I'm talking about WWE specifically.
Here comes a superstar who'd like nothing more than to become the #1 contender for the championship.
Yeah, him and every other superstar in the locker room. If he wants this shot, he's going to have to earn it just like everyone else.
Now watch the entrance here. Yeah, I mean, kind of sucks that like in real life, like obviously like Mr. Kennedy stole the story. Like he was supposed to cash in, win the championship, but they thought he was injured, but he wasn't really injured, so they had Edge take the briefcase off him, and really a shame. But going back to what I was talking about here, so some things to talk about. So one thing I wanted to talk about on video, which I'm probably gonna put a comment on the last video talking about this, but in the last alternate story video, which was the first one we played with Batista, the title defense storyline. There was a part in that video where I got a message from Ashley, right, like saying like help me, and I was like, what is this message about? They didn't really follow up or explain this. I did some testing and research. Apparently on the SmackDown version of the storyline, it's glitched. There was supposed to be a cutscene showing Ashley like pretending to be hurt backstage to bait you into kind of help her, and then you get jumped by the people you're feuding with. But the SmackDown version, that just doesn't work.
You're looking at the man who many consider to be our next champion.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Judgment Day is a long way off, and a lot can happen between now and then.
But yeah, I tested the Raw version. It has Melina in that role instead of Ashley, and it works in the Raw version, but I tried multiple times. I was thinking about maybe trying to splice it in or something, but it just doesn't trigger on SmackDown. I don't know, because I thought maybe it was like a one-off glitch I experienced, but no, it just does not play that. So, I don't know, unless there's something I can do to get it to play, or like if not skipping or something. I really don't know. It just did not play. So yeah, I just figured I'd talk about that. Take a look at that. We'll watch the Kennedy entrance, by the way. I'll be quiet for the dialogue, and then some more things I want to talk about here about these alternate stories.
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
Let's go. Kennedy's fired up, ready to go. He's ready to burst into that main event scene right now. But yeah, I went through and I created game saves at the start of every single alternate story we haven't played. So there's a lot here. I got actually a piece of paper in front of me where I kind of planned out who I think I'm going to play as for each one. Obviously, that's potentially subject to change. If you want to throw in a suggestion of someone to play as, again, I can play as anybody in the game by editing the save data. But one thing to keep in mind is I did a little bit of testing. With the testing I did, I tried not to like look at the match cards too much to like spoil my, or like not spoil, but like rekindle my memory of these storylines or like what was coming. Obviously, like didn't watch any of the cutscenes, stuff like that. But I did notice one thing, that if you play as someone you're not supposed to play as, and that person is involved in your match, like booked in your match, the card glitches out and it sets one of the people to vacant and it automatically skips the match. So we're potentially running that risk. Obviously this episode we're going to be safe because normally you are allowed to play as Mr. Kennedy. So there's no risk of that happening in this part. But the other ones, if I play as someone like Sabu, who is someone I want to play as, and he's involved in one of the storylines, it's going to bug out and I'm going to have to cut if me playing as somebody else or something. So we're running that risk. Kind of explore the Mr. Kennedy moveset while we're going here, by the way. But yeah, these game saves are really annoying to set up. It wasn't as easy as SVR07. Kind of my method was I used John Cena as the base and just skipped around because John Cena typically wins when you simulate. So get to wherever I need to be on the calendar, and yeah, then create game saves from there. Yeah. And then one thing to talk about too is during some of those parts I talked about, like, does popularity really matter in this mode? And actually it definitely does, because the strategy guide's completely wrong, by the way. I'm kind of destroying Mark Henry here, by the way. The strategy guide's completely wrong where it says just win matches and win the pay-per-view and you get the title match. That's not true. You have to have high popularity on top of winning. And there was even one time where I lost the pay-per-view but still got a title match. This was off screen while setting up these game saves, so yeah, the strategy guide's wrong. Popularity absolutely plays a factor into those. So obviously the method is, if you want a title shot, just spam trophy dates. And also I'm kind of wondering if this is one of the more rare storylines. I'm gonna steal the world's strongest. Oh, I'm stealing the bear hug apparently. Cranking it! I'm kind of wondering if this is one of the more rare storylines because this is a Chapter 1 title challenge storyline, which I don't think you can challenge for the title as soon as you start the mode. A little Green Bay plunge here, by the way. So I had to go like a full year ensuring that I wasn't champion or getting a championship match at WrestleMania, and then, you know, loop over to the next year. Oh, this is over, by the way. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned at the start of this video, the name of the storyline is Gladiator. So we'll see, I guess, what that's all about. Really don't have any memory of this storyline, so this should be kind of interesting. Because like I said, in my just speculation, I feel like this is probably one of the more rare ones in terms of like what players have played, you know? I feel like most people would stop after 1 year, but I don't know. Well, actually, probably not, because they want to get 100% legends. Maybe it's not as rare as I think.
Well, this is one challenger who doesn't look intimidated.
That's because he's got more brains than smarts. They're dangerous men.
I don't think we've seen the last of these two.
I hate to agree with you, but in this case, you're absolutely right.
Did JBL say he has more brains than smarts? Doesn't he mean more guts than brains? Yo, what is going on with this mode, dude? Like I said in my other parts, this mode has severe continuity issues, quality control issues, spelling mistakes. Like, it's crazy. Worse than I remember for sure. Strength in numbers. Mr. Kennedy has fought valiantly against King Booker's gang of thugs, but the odds have been against him. Deciding two heads are better than one, he has formed a partnership with Mark Henry. I know firsthand what Mr. Kennedy can do in that ring, says Henry. He'd make a better champ than Booker any day, so I figured I might as well watch his back against those jackals. This still leaves Mr. Kennedy and Henry at a 3-on-2 disadvantage, with Booker, Finlay, and Regal stepping up the intensity of their assaults. The pair will have to be very careful to avoid injury at the hands of their determined foes. Test suggests you're increasing the risk of injury. Okay.
So you went out and found yourself a friend, huh? Well, good for you. But I wouldn't get too attached. Bad things have a way of happening to suckers who get in my way.
Damn. Well, I guess let's check the health report, because getting injured during this would not be ideal. Okay, I look fine. By the way, since these are all like separate saves and like I had to simulate a lot, you're gonna see like potentially random injuries. Legend progress is gonna be like probably random. So, yeah. think the strategy is skip to Wednesday. It's when the messages come in for my testing. Need reinforcements. Yo, Mr. Kennedy. Now I know you can handle that Punk Regal in your upcoming single match, but something tells me it won't stay one-on-one for long. Thieves travel in packs, and I bet Finley won't be far from ringside. If you want some backup, I'll roll with you for that match. Sure, dude. This is the only person that believes in me, Mark Henry. Everyone else is just doubting me as a main eventer.
Hey, player. I heard you're backing your boy up tonight. Smart move, dog. You could use a friend around here.
I got friends. Oh, I guess I'm backing him. I thought he meant he's gonna manage me. Wait, what? I'm not managing Mark Henry, but he's managing... Okay. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, always great to play as Mr. Kennedy, because like I said, he was considered definitely for the main character of my playthrough, but I ended up going with Jeff Hardy.
Judgment Day is just over a month away. I'm Michael Cole, here with JBL, and the championship picture is heating up.
Nothing gets a superstar fired up like a run at the gold, Michael.
That's for sure, and this is the #1 contender's chance to start whittling down the champ's henchmen.
Henchmen, they're fellow contenders, and if he makes a run for the championship, it's gonna be through them.
By the way, why is Molina back here? She's supposed to be on Raw. Oh, but yeah, going back to that previous alternate story video, I kind of wish I played the Raw version because Armando Estrada is also involved in that, the Raw version. But like I said, for these alternate story videos, what I did is, because obviously SmackDown and Raw share storylines, I just picked whatever one had the longer amount of weeks in the storyline. Like, for example, this one goes to Judgment Day, so I'm playing this one.
We heard rumors that he'd be working together with his opponent from last week against the Champions Enforcers.
That's a cowardly move as far as I'm concerned. If you want to prove you're the best in this business, you've got to do it one-on-one, man-to-man.
Damn. But yeah, my logic was pick the longer version of the story, because if it has some filler content, which I'm sure someone probably do, you as a viewer could just skip forward. But if I don't play the longer version, then you don't even have the option of watching it. So that was kind of my logic behind it. Yeah, I got to save of the beginning of every single story made.
So if the contender is a coward for teaming up with an ally, what does that make these superstars?
It makes them smarter and tougher enforcers for the champion. These guys aren't in it for the individual glory. They're in it because they believe in our champion.
Damn. All right, we'll watch Regal's entrance here. Regal's fired up here. But yeah, I'm hoping I can keep my upload streak going. I think I got like 8 days in a row. And these alternate stories, so how this works is there's 10 chapters, right? And with the exception of chapter 9, each chapter has 3 possibles. There's a general or generic storyline, titled defense, or titled challenge. The only exception is chapter 9, No Way Out. There is only a, I believe, titled defense and general storyline. So we played 1 from each chapter, obviously. So if we have 2 left in each chapter besides 9, so let's say 9 times 2, 18. And then chapter 9, there's only 1 to play. So it's going to be 19 alternate story videos. So if I can, record all these and keep the upload streak going, that's a potential additional 19 days of having at least 1 upload a day. So that's my goal here. And again, I think I'm falling behind in the comments, and some of these are recorded like ahead of time. So if some people want to suggest someone to play as in a storyline, potentially open to that. But like I said, I can't guarantee because I kind of mapped out who I think I want to play as, and yeah, so we'll see. If I see some comments, maybe I'll take suggestions here. But let's explore the Kennedy moveset here. So focusing more on gameplay here for the commentary. So we're showman and dirty, so we can steal taunts, steal finishers. We can do that cheesy generic all or nothing taunt on the top rope. Take off turnbuckle pads, referee shield. Ignore rope breaks, argue with the ref. Got some options here. Ooh, Tree of Woe. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE.
Yo, look at the disrespect from Kennedy. Already got a finisher, by the way.
Thanks, but no thanks, partner.
Oh, you know what? Oh, check this out. Hold on. Get him up. Get him up. I'm going to steal his finisher. Check this out. Knee trembler, my God.
Looks like someone's making it clear that he's not.
Yeah, by the way, when I was a kid in school, we had like this teacher, she was like kind of like a teacher assistant. Her name was Mrs. Tremble, so there was like this inside joke with me and my friend who liked wrestling, that if you were acting up, she was gonna drop you with a knee trembler. And I think one time he went up to her and like said that, and obviously she had no clue what he was talking about. Yeah, I'm kind of going in right now though, by the way. Yeah, the hanging is just kind of crazy right now though.
And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah.
Control the moves.
We're gonna see that fire put out.
All right, you know what? Actually, I'm feeling a little confident here. Check this out. Power of the punch. My God. Oh, you know what here? Let's demonstrate stealing taunts, by the way. So, steal his taunt. Check out the momentum. I take momentum from him and it goes to me. So, can be cheesed pretty easily, by the way. Oh, God.
Solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction.
Can use that to my advantage because if they're close to a finisher, I can kind of steal their taunt to take that away.
I think William Regal wants to finish this up quick. It's almost tea time.
Let's unlock that master lock.
Regal's
I got the key to the master lock, brother. And of course, the manager or the CPU's got a manager, which you would think would be good for them, but they never use them properly. So, all right, what else got in the moveset here?
Superstars give everything they've got
Side Russian leg sweep.
But a lot of people don't realize.
What about a little Kenton bomb action here?
To see a high-risk move from the
My God! No! Roll out of the way.
There's the reversal.
There's the Paul Burchill. Gotta figure out what other strong grapples I got.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, instead of pandering,
oh, mic check.
You should really keep your head.
Oh, you know, that kind of reminds me of funny Mr. Kennedy story is when he first did the Green Bay plunge and he like walked backstage, like he ran into JBL and JBL said to him, "Nice finish, kid, I'll never take it." It kind of makes you think maybe later down the line where he kind of adopted the mic check as a finish is because like he couldn't do that move to everybody. So it's like an option of like a non-lifting move, you know. I'm just not allowed to hit finishers on William Regal, I guess.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner.
I ain't go back to suplex.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
All right, what else we got in the moveset here?
This.
Okay, I already did this move. Let's just do the same move again.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy.
It's kind of interesting, these one-off videos, because you know, with Jeff, obviously, I kind of had the moveset memorized, so I could kind of link moves together and stuff. But these, I'm only playing as a person for one episode, so not going to be able to like formulate like combos and stuff. Here we go, Green Bay plunge. This has got to be it.
WWE Superstars comes into
cover.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match. You're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost.
But yeah, like I said, I have a game save at the beginning of every story, but when I do the alternate cutscenes and dialogue video, I have to create additional game saves of every story, but on the opposite brand, so it's gonna be kind of rough, but I guess technically I have it half done.
Wow, he's all fired up.
Too bad he didn't show that kind of fire in the ring. I might have been impressed.
It's probably too much to hope that we've seen the last of these two.
I said you were right about last week. I'm not saying it twice.
And he looks ready, willing, and able to overcome them on his way to championship gold.
Come on. Are you telling me you think he's going to be our champion? No way. Not on this brand.
Yo, everyone's just doubting Mr. Kennedy here. This is like real life stuff, man. You know, we got the Maria loading screen. By the way, one of these episodes I will be playing as Maria. I don't like some of these. I've written down a couple people I want to play as. I'm trying to figure out which story to do for her, but we'll see. Unity, homie. That's how you do it, Mr. Kennedy. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength because Teddy Long is matching us up against Regal and Finley. It's time to turn the tables on those fools and get a little revenge. Let's show them how payback feels, partner. Later, Mark. Let's do it, man. Okay, using the Wednesday method here. Okay, new magazine. Champ is feeling the pressure. World Heavyweight Champion King Booker is apparently feeling the breath of his challenger down his neck. as rumors have it that he's looking to break up the team of Mr. Kennedy and Mark Henry. I don't care about those pretenders, says Booker. Nobody is capable of taking my title no matter how many allies they line up. King Booker will reign forever. Despite his confident words, King Booker doesn't have the same strut in the locker room he displayed a mere few weeks ago. He knows his odds of keeping the championship are much better with one determined gladiator after him instead of two. I guess that's why the storyline is called Gladiators.
So you and your buddy think you can take on my people? Is that it? Good luck with that. I hope neither one of you wind up getting hurt in this week's match or afterward. Yeah, that'd be a real shame.
Yo, Booker T laying down the threats. Yo, they triple booked Chavo. What? That's crazy. Why? Alright, so Mark Henry is powerhouse and brawler, I believe, so we can do some gameplay with him as well.
We're 1 month from Judgment Day, and you can feel the electricity in the air. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield. And John, how about the huge tag team match tonight?
We've got more championship contenders than we can shake a stick at, and I can't wait to see them mix it up.
The champions' allies have threatened the #1 contender's partner. Will they deliver on their threat?
I wouldn't put it past them, but if I were the #1 contender, I'd worry about my own skin.
Vince is furious here. He doesn't want Mr. Kennedy. He's conspiring with Teddy Long. Like, all right, where's Edge at? Get Edge ready to take his spot. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just definitely one of those wrestling what ifs. Like, if Mr. Kennedy, like, actually cashed in. Because he was, like, in my opinion, he was, like, right there breaking into the main event scene. And, of course, the whole Orton incident happened, and then it was over after that.
If he's worried about this handicap match tonight, he's not letting it show.
Yeah, but it's going to take more than a good poker face to pick up the win here tonight. It's 3-on-2 odds. You'd have to be an idiot to put your money on him.
All right, we'll skip Mr. Kennedy and Mark Henry's entrance. I guess Regal, too. We'll watch Finlay and King Booker.
We've heard rumors that the champ and his henchmen have threatened this superstar and his partner, but he doesn't seem too concerned about that.
If I were him, I'd be worried about what they were going to try and do to me before, during, and after the match.
I don't think there's anything else I need to mention about the alternate stories. I guess as they'll come up, we'll talk about
it. Superstar has abandoned his own hopes for the championship in order to do the champ's dirty work for him.
Look, there's no shame in admitting you're outclassed, Cole. You know that you're second to me in this team, and he knows he's second to the champ.
Is Champ there? I'd like to speak to Champ, please.
My name is
I've got to say, the role of enforcer fits this man to a T.
He's no stranger to physically enforcing his will on anyone who crosses him. And lately, his will has been the champion's will.
I mean, definitely when setting up the game stages, this is one of the more annoying ones to set up because it's a title challenge storyline on the first chapter, and from my testing at least, I can't immediately challenge for the title when starting a new 24/7 mode, so I gotta loop a year, get back to month 1, make sure I'm not the champion, make sure my popularity's high. Also at WrestleMania, make sure I wasn't going for a title, nor defending a title. So it was kind of annoying, but like I said, I went through it. I suffered through it and made all these game saves. Kind of my method for setting those up was start a new 24/7 mode as John Cena, because typically when I simulate with John Cena, he didn't really lose very often, so that kind of benefited me a lot. And then obviously when I got to the month I wanted to and the storyline I wanted to, I would just edit the game save, just swap the main character to whoever I want.
This is the first time we've seen the champ step into the ring against the likely #1 contender. I wonder what we can expect.
If the champ is smart, he'll let his teammates do all the work and save himself for the title match. That's what we call the champion's advantage.
King Booker. Actually, seeing the title made me think of another thing. So, obviously, some of these storylines we're going to cover are title defense storylines. And from my testing, obviously I can play this whoever I want, but also in the save data, there's like it's very similar to 07 as well. There's like a section of data that denotes who's like the current champion in the storyline. Most of the time, they're just dummied out with an ID that doesn't actually exist of a superstar, because like they don't want like a champion in a storyline, right? But so ideally, when I'm setting up the championship defense storyline, I got to change the main character, and I got to change that section of data to reflect them having the championship. But sometimes it would just, for my testing, take away the championship if it's someone you're not supposed to be playing as, even though I changed the data. Sometimes it would, and sometimes it wouldn't. So I don't know if there was like a section of code that like denotes, like, it checks if this person is supposed to be holding the title and deletes it. In reality, it doesn't really matter because I can still play the storyline. There just might be some continuity issues where I'm not actually coming out with the title. So we'll see. Obviously, we'll talk about that more in depth when I actually play these storylines, but figured I'd throw it out there because I kind of just remembered that when I saw the world title right here. But yeah, otherwise, I'm definitely looking forward to recording these. Took me a couple of days to set up these game saves. And if anyone, I think I may have talked about this in the main playthrough, but everyone's wondering, like, why am I not doing a second playthrough on SmackDown? Because, like I said, this game, Raw and SmackDown share the same storylines with just different, length and, cast members and stuff like that. So I opted just to do the one playthrough as Jeff and then mop up the alternate stories. So we're going to be playing as a lot of different people here, so it should be pretty fun.
He was one step ahead on that one.
See me cancel. Okay, I almost did something cool there.
This guy's head.
There's no
I'm just
doubt
gonna mash these reversals, brother.
And he's feeding off that energy right now.
Oh my god, that move right there. If you use Rampage and spam that, it's massive cheese, dude.
This has been a great match
big
so
mistake.
far.
Strong
I
grapple
think
to technical
pretty
man.
obvious
What am I doing?
it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
I'm kind of matching those
There's
reversals,
no
though. You know what?
guesswork. Going up
Please don't
that
punch me
turnbuckle
off.
hurts a hell of a
Kenton!
lot less coming down.
Yo, he's already... There's no way. I'm gonna try it, but there's no way. Could you imagine?
There's the cover. 1, 2.
Oh my god, that would've been crazy. I'm attacking Mark Henry. But first, let me argue. That was 3, man. Come on.
Talk about superstars.
How is he already orange, by the way? I feel like I've
Quit
done nothing this
between
match.
them. You're looking at 'em
This is
right
crazy.
here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If
World's
you're too
strongest
proud to
man?
realize
Okay,
that you're
no
in
more.
trouble, you might wind up risking your career.
Alright, hold on. I gotta
for a
control the
single
moves
match.
real quick.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You know that if you actually ever step between.
Alright, how about this
those
tag-in
ropes.
method that nobody ever
I
uses?
don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing.
Well, I tried to do a double team move, but for some reason Mark Henry was focused on the illegal competitors.
Short-sighted.
You
Targeting's
know,
pretty rough in this
better
game, by the
place
way.
you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe
Alright, this man got the unlucky reversal where you're an ultimate control move, so I immediately get out to not damage.
He knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
Alright, let's see what Mark Henry's Fist of Fury is. Nope. I don't know, I feel like Regal's reversing a lot, but like he's getting exposed this match.
Established himself in very short order as one of the toughest superstars SmackDown has ever seen.
You're not kidding.
Here we go.
I wonder if all English
No.
people are as tough as him.
What?
English, he wears a shamrock. He carries a shillelagh to the ring, and he's got a pet leprechaun. Does that sound like
I still don't
English
understand
to
this
you?
game, why the computer
Settle
feels the need to
down.
lean against the
I'm
ropes
shaking
all
your
the time.
chain.
It's so
I know the
bizarre.
difference
Like, what are they
between
trying to
English
do
and
there?
Scottish.
Big elbow drop. World's
There's the
strongest
reversal.
elbow drop. Nah, I'm controlling the moves. You know what? I'm sending a message here with this, too.
I think these fans have had just about enough of King.
Oh, okay, I was
That's
trying to go out of the
because
ring, but I
these
guess that
fans
works,
have
too.
No respect for his accomplishments.
No
Don't forget,
respect.
He's a 5
Yo, let's let me do a finisher, man.
WCW champion.
WCW was a long time ago, partner, and quite
No,
frankly,
no,
Booker's
no,
attitude
sir.
was a lot better in those days.
Yo, Regal's in overdrive. It's like the computer is hyper-focused on tagging out. It's like a scripted event right now. Or not, I'll just walk away.
Cheering fans in the world couldn't do for him.
Ah, he's tagging out here for sure. Oh, no, barbecue ribs animation. It's lucky.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't
Mark Henry with the
realize
world's
what they
strongest tag
sacrifice
right there.
behind the scenes.
Target them ribs, brother.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything.
Right, you know what? I'm dirty. Let's make
career.
use some of these abilities here. We didn't get to use Jeff.
Anything else in your life.
Referee shield. Okay. Yeah, you can hit them when they're on the ground, by the way, with that. It's weird.
So much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something
nice
you
reversal.
won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves.
Yeah, let's go ahead and steal a taunt here. Yeah, I'll take that momentum, my man. Thank you very much. Couldn't really see it because it's showing his body damage, but it actually takes their momentum, which is pretty cool. Green Bay plunge.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to knock them off the apron, but still call him Mark Henry, I guess.
Really? Maybe I should look into that.
Okay. I did that way. That was terrible. I doubt Mark Henry's gonna help here. Oh, I called him in. Where is he? Where'd you go, man? That was 3. Yo, finisher from arguing with the ref, though.
Look out! The referee's been knocked down.
Interesting sequence. Kenton bomb. No, dude, Regal's a reversal machine, dude.
He saw that one coming. Oh boy, I think the referee
I still don't get it. I called in Mark Henry, but he never came in from what I saw, at least. Mic check.
Come on, quit showing a high-risk maneuver in the works.
Go for it again. Another Kenton bomb. Oh no, hit the ref. That probably reset his downtime.
Unfortunately, you're right. There's no one to enforce the rules.
Dude, the targeting in this game is so bad, dude.
No, the referee is down.
This actually match might be more of a problem than I thought it was.
He wasted no time going for that.
Yeah, there's no. I don't even know why I tried this, because yeah, that was dumb.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner.
I got it from here. You can head out now.
Like
Green Bay. Dude, Nick Patrick is taking a beating this match. Good lord. I'm surprised. What if we get DQ'd, dude? Oh my god. Brother, please. He's not going to leave probably until he gets kicked out.
Here it is. He's building up ahead of
Yeah, I do not mean to keep spamming the mic check like that, but.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Yeah, please just leave, dude. Yeah, imagine if he gets up and DQs us. Green Bay plunge. All right, how am I gonna do this here?
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice long rivalry.
I don't know how nice.
For some reason, it does the ground attack.
There are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might
okay, I gotta trust my partner, I guess. I don't know, but King Booker's gonna get up really fast, probably. Oh, he got him. Let's go! Yeah, I won with an active finisher, by the way. Okay, I kind of isolated Regal. Like, he did not. That match could have gone on a while if he would have tagged out, but that man got isolated and exploited.
You've got to admit, he looked good
Get
in there
out of
against the champ.
The champ was looking for a dominant victory tonight, and that's not what I saw.
I'm wondering if the champ is planning on settling this outside of the ring.
We've seen it before. It wouldn't surprise me if we see it again.
I get the feeling the challenger would almost welcome that opportunity, John.
Yeah, well, every step he takes outside that ring, he better be looking over his shoulder.
All right. But I'm the Gladiator, man. Yeah, we need Mr. Kenny needs that world title, man. Yo, Chavo triple booked though. He's probably injured now. Bad news. I'm hurting all over here, partner. Somehow I fell down the stairs and it messed me up real bad. It's unbelievable that an accident like this could happen. You know what they say about unbelievable things. Anyway, I gotta get some rest. Promise me you'll get Booker and his crew for me. Okay? Take care, Mark. Oh no. That's real that Mark Henry is suffering from multiple injuries. We are keeping him out of action on SmackDown for 1 month. Since he was your partner, you're being notified. Yo, head injury. Hit his head down the stairs. That's tough, man. That was my only friend, by the way. Alright, skip the Wednesday. The Wednesday method lives. No accident.
Listen up, player. We all know that it wasn't a tumble down the stairs that did that damage last week. I plan on handing out punishment to the champ and his buddies. But be careful, because I'm pretty sure it was Mr. McMahon who planted the idea in their heads.
They pushed my man down the stairs. No. Boo-hoo, grow up from this.
I've heard you've been complaining to management about what you think happened last week. Well, listen up. You're a WWE superstar, and I don't want you settling your differences by crying to your general manager. You settle them in the ring, understand?
Damn. I guess Wednesday and Friday is when I get messages. Your next match. What's up, player? I got an order from Mr. McMahon that concerns you. Now, I know I have to abide by the boss, but I think you'll like this one. I gotta put you in a match, hardcore match against Finley. I'm sure you want to get your hands on him, but remember, there are no rules in this kind of match. Watch your back. You feel me? Sorry, Teddy.
Now I guess you got some idea of how my friends settle my problems, huh? I warned you that you or your pal might wind up getting hurt, but you didn't listen. I hope last week smartened you up a little bit, and you dropped this whole #1 contender deal.
Just like that, huh? Dude, there's like a moth or something that keeps flying in my face in my room. This is so annoying. Oh my god. Get out of here.
I just got the word from the big man that it's a beating you're after. Well, if that's the case, look no further. Come on down to the ring this week and I'll give you some of what your partner got last week.
Oh my god, dude, you can't see this obviously because I don't do a webcam, but I'm playing in a dark room, so it keeps like going to the screen. This is so annoying, man. Oh my god. Did Booker T send you? Are you part of his crew? You know, they double booked Rigo, by the way. Hardcore match versus Finley. You know what? I gotta make a statement here. Someone pushed my boy down the stairs. Or all three of you did, for all I know. I'm not looking for a good match here. I'm grabbing weapons and just... I'm sending a message to this man.
We are less than a month away from Judgment Day. Michael Cole here with JBL, and we're hearing that the #1 contender's out for revenge tonight.
Somehow he got the idea that one of the champ's buddies was responsible for his partner's accident.
The champ practically admitted as much, and you can't just let something like that go.
For once, I agree with you. If they are behind it, he's got to send them a message.
Yo, exactly what I was thinking. Push my man down the stairs. Dude, that should have been a cutscene. That would have been so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I've never actually fallen down the stairs in real life. I remember though when I was a kid, I saw my older sister fall down the stairs. Of course, at the time I thought it was funny, but you know, looking back, it could have been really bad. I think when I was in like high school, like someone fell down the stairs too or something. I don't.
His partner suffered a serious injury after last week's match, and now he's on his own against an opponent who doesn't mind ganging up against his adversaries.
And I, for one, am very interested to see how he does without a partner carrying him through a match. You don't become SmackDown's champion with a team effort.
Damn. Even though Booker T has this whole crew of his, people doing his dirty work here? Okay.
My name is
He's rumored to have taken out his opponent's ally last week, and he might be looking to do it again here tonight.
Watch your mouth. Unless you've got some evidence to back that up, you could be exposing the both of us to a huge lawsuit.
Big loss. Maybe that's why they didn't do a cutscene, because I guess it's alleged they pushed him down the stairs. Gotta use specific language here. I don't know. I thought it just would have been funny. But, I mean, of course, I've said it before, I said it again. The problem with this mode is the repetitive cutscenes. When there are unique cutscenes, they are fun and stuff like that. They have that charm like the older games, but there's just not enough of them. Getting pushed down the stairs would have been funny. Actually, I kind of wonder now, on the Raw version of this, who gets pushed down the stairs. I guess I'll probably find out during the bonus video. Alright, I'm getting him out of the ring ASAP here. Like I said, I'm not looking for a good match here. I'm not looking for a good match. I'm gonna grab the stairs, dude. You want to push my man down the stairs? I'll smack you in the head with the stairs, man. Alright, you know, screw this. Come here. Come here. Want to push my boy down the stairs? I think I didn't even really use the steps during the Jeff playthrough.
Business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these.
My God! He's already yellow. That's what you like to see.
He saw that one coming.
Push my man down the stairs. Ultimate control move to an undamaged opponent? Rookie move, brother.
It's amazing that he can still compete at the level he does.
I wish I had the ultimate control power bomb to slam him on the steps, but I do not have that. I could check, but I don't think I have it. I would assume Kenny doesn't have it.
From something like that.
Stolen finisher. Check this out, brother.
I think we might be looking at the future.
All right, you know what? If you want to send a message here, I'm pulling him to the crowd area.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match. The fans are definitely into it.
Push my boy down the stairs. He has the medical team confirmed it was a head injury, by the way. So is he concussed?
Oh, man,
Fractured skull? I don't know. I just want my revenge. Come on. No, come on, man. I'm gonna say if he hides in the ring, I'm just gonna spam steal his taunt, alright?
WWE superstars never fail.
Oh, he's got the club.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be.
Actually, maybe I should steal his taunt because look at his momentum here. He has a decent amount.
This match, that's for sure.
Got red suplex by guy.
That'll get your opponent fired up. Just hope it doesn't backfire on you.
Stolen taunt. Thanks for the momentum, my man.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up.
I'm about to just hop over there manually. Dude, Finley's a machine this match.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win.
Yeah, I wish I had the strong Irish whip, but Powerhouse exclusive. There we go. Let's go.
Those fans had better be careful. These superstars are out of control.
Now give me this mop. Is this what you used to push him down the stairs? Maybe they didn't push him down the stairs. Maybe they just made the stairs wet and he slipped.
Oh man, I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
I have evidence right here.
But it seems to be doing the trick.
Give me this. Clear out that trash.
Man, this Finley is
think I have enough time for a table finisher?
so aggressive and so ruthless. I just love watching this guy work.
And you think that
nope, that one knee cost me. That's why I don't like that knee thing.
Step outside the rules as often as he does. But we've seen time and time again, he'll do whatever it takes to win.
Right, we're not hardcore, so no more weapon grapples.
These superstars give everything.
He just avoid getting hit with the fire extinguisher by grabbing a table.
Look at that.
Heart attack by guy. Alright, give me that. Got Finley signed? By God, ripped it. Actually, that confirms something. Another thing I want to talk about is like I said, I use John Cena as the base for most of these alternate story game save files I created. So I was wondering, like, would it keep me as a face or would it adjust to whoever I change as? And I guess that confirms it. I guess it adjusts, which makes sense because it also adjusts like the contract, the stats. Not sure about the win-loss thing, if it adjusted or not, or if it just kept what Cena had from simulating all those times. I don't really know. Table finisher, by God.
I know what that feels like, and it doesn't feel good.
This is a message here. King Booker, are you watching this, man? You don't push my man down the stairs.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
Right, you know what? I'm going to win off of stealing a taunt here. Check this out. He's out. See how much momentum I got from that? That's crazy, dude.
For the pin.
1, 2.
Message sent. So Kenny's eyes looking weird right there. What on earth? I wonder if Mark Henry actually comes back or not. They push my man down the stairs.
This brutal match has certainly.
I guess apparently I'm hurt.
Well, Mr. McMahon's been saying that he doesn't want to see anyone go easy on each other.
And the #1 contender is giving Mr. McMahon what he wants, but at what cost?
So he's a little banged up. This ain't ballet. You've got to pay your dues.
But is it worth risking a career-ending injury to appease the WWE chairman?
Listen, if you don't give the boss what he wants, you don't have a career around here.
Oh no, they think he's injured. Get Edge out here. I now got a hex at the game save to swap to Edge. Edge is taking over. That would actually be kind of hilarious, but I'm not doing that. Like I said, we're only going to switch characters if we get some sort of glitches or issues playing as someone we're not supposed to play as. History repeats itself. Sports entertainment has a long storied history, but WWE Chairman Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon is ushering a renaissance that goes much further back to gladiatorial times. I want unyielding combatants inside the ring, and I want rabid spectators populating the arena, says Mr. McMahon. I'm bringing SmackDown back to the days of ancient Rome where the best battles in history were fought. This is just fine with me, says King Booker, SmackDown's World Heavyweight Champion. I am champion for all times and all places, and like the warriors of 2,000 years ago, I shall show no mercy, only the strong survive. Okay, maybe that's why this is called Gladiator, I guess. Injury warning. Test suggests you might have multiple minor injuries and your overall wellness is low. Oh no. Injury report. Test revealed you're suffering from strained quadriceps. This injury will have a roughly a 50% impact on your abilities for 4 weeks. Okay, I wasn't expecting to get injured in an alternate story video. That's insane. Listen, Mr. Kennedy, I've had some serious discussions with Mr. McMahon concerning you. He wants you competing in a brutal cage match. I wasn't about to risk the health of one of SmackDown's biggest superstars, but he isn't having any of that. I fought for you, but what the boss says goes. You better rest up because you'll be getting into a cage with William Regal. Good luck. Oh no, wait, hold on. Sprained quadriceps minor. Okay, if I start just yellow, I'm fine with this. Also, it looks like apparently he had strained quadriceps a while back. Like I said, because setting up these game saves, you're probably going to see random injuries, random legend progress, because like it was just a whole bunch of simulation to get to where I needed to be. I was going to try to avoid like doing like events during this, but I guess I'll do the rest and relax. I really wasn't expecting to get injured during any of these alternate story videos, but I guess it is what it is, you know. Okay, is that... I'll just do 2, I guess. I mean... I'm tanking his popularity, but like I said, who really cares, because these are one-off videos. Okay, Wednesday method. Okay, so my 4 weeks, so I guess let's just say 1, 2... So this is gonna be 3 here, but does it count this as one of the weeks? I don't know. And we'll see what I start off as in the match. Get out, but don't get hurt.
Listen, I know you're all fired up, but as general manager, I can't let my superstars get destroyed, even if they deserve it. You can win your match by escaping the cage or by hurting your opponent so bad he can't kick out of the pin. I'm begging you. Just get out of the cage as quick as you can. I'd see that as a personal favor. You feel me, player?
But I strained my quads. Edge sees that injury and he's rubbing his hands like, alright, swap me in. I'm now the main character of this alternate story video.
Rumor has it that your general manager doesn't have the grapefruits to see a real steel cage match. Well, I didn't make this match because I wanted to see the #1 contender run away from a fight. I want to see blood and guts. Beat your opponent until he can't get up. Then pin him or make him tap. Or else.
Damn.
Damn, sucker. Look like you're gonna get locked in a steel cage against one of the baddest superstars on SmackDown. And when he's done with you, there ain't gonna be enough left of you to challenge me for the championship.
Damn. Okay, so now we're going to include the other cutscene I missed, so here we go. I believe it's after I do something on this day here, which this is a pretty hilarious cutscene, because I don't know what's after this. I think it's after this, at least. Yeah, there we go. This is a pretty hilarious cutscene, by the way, so I can't believe I missed this during the original playthrough.
Get out of my way.
Something I can help you with, Vince?
That's Mr. McMahon. And yeah, there is something you can do. Prove there's somebody on this brand who's not afraid to take things to the limit.
Oh my god!
I asked for gladiators, and all I get are gutless cowards. I want you to prove your loyalty to me with a sacrifice, a personal sacrifice. Make sure you get an eyeful, honey. I might be the last real man in this damn arena.
He's out of there.
The chairman wants, the chairman gets.
Yeah, so there you go. That was the other missing cutscene. Like I said, it's too late to recover the ones from the Battle of the Animals couple. I think it was either 1 or 2 I missed there. Or I think it was just 1, but unfortunately those are going to have to be mopped up in the alternate cutscenes video. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut back to the original recording again. And yeah. Okay, so is it actually pin and give up? That's what it seems like, or is it just a lie? I feel like every cage match that I've played so far has been escape only. Yeah, I'm assuming there's probably messages. No? Okay. Rare non-Friday message. Single cage pin and give up. It's real. Okay, the match rules confirm that though. Entrance on. Let's pin and give up off. What? What is it then? Escape from the cage. So is it? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna try to pin to see if it works. Okay, so I guess Teddy Long wants me to escape. Vince wants me to pin him.
We're just 2 weeks away
or tap him out.
From Judgment Day. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield, and tonight's main event is a steel cage match.
This is the #1 contender's chance to take out one of his biggest rivals, just like Mr. McMahon wants.
But our general manager doesn't want to risk injury to any of the SmackDown superstars.
Hey, this ain't ballet. If you don't have the guts to do what's got to be done, you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, that's definitely Benoit in that picture, by the way, by the door. Okay, here's the moment of truth, though. When the match starts up, if my legs are only yellow because it's a minor injury, I'm fine with that. It shouldn't really affect anything, but if it's orange, then I'm kind of screwed this part.
Mr. McMahon wants to see Gladiator-style combat despite the wishes of our general manager.
And if this guy's got any sense at all, he'll give our chairman what he wants. If he runs from this fight, the boss is not going to be happy.
Or is it just a lie? Because in the match rules it said pin and give up off, so it's gonna be one of those things where like I can only escape. Then Vince is like, "How dare you? I told you to pin him. I told you to pin him, pal." Furious Vince.
We've seen him fight to protect the champion, and tonight this man is determined to do the bidding of Mr. McMahon.
It's one and the same. Mr. McMahon knows SmackDown's got a great champion, and he doesn't want to mess up a good thing.
Let's skip this. I'm giving it what it wants. I'm gonna bust him open here. I'm gonna if I can, I'm gonna pin him. I mean, here's the thing, because like I said, all the other cage matches have been escape only, so this would be variety here, a pin and give up, which would be nice.
Tonight, SmackDown's going to bring down the house in Salt Lake
Solid
City,
steel
Utah.
cage. Look at this.
Cole here with JBL at ringside.
And I'm so fired up for tonight's show.
All right, moment of truth. Body damage.
Neither can I.
Wait, I said strained quads, didn't it? I got yellow arms though. Okay, it's only a minor injury, so I'm fine with this. It's okay. I guess it kind of fits the storyline, but I feel like I've been kind of good in these matches, so.
Mr. Kennedy's my kind of
only 4 weeks too, but I don't know if that's gonna include the previous week or not. So I might be injured all the way up to the pay-per-view. I guess this is kind of interesting though with the alternate story videos if I get injured or not. I guess my fatigue must have been high that last, unless it's like a scripted thing with the story. I don't really know.
Say what you will about William Regal. He never backs down from a fight.
But because these are all one-offs, they're all gonna have like different stats and stuff.
And that's exactly
or skills, I should say, not stats. Well, I got stats too, but cage grapple by guy. I went for that knee trembler. He saw that. He punched me out of it.
These superstars are at the top of their game.
I'm giving Vince what he wants here. How about another cage grapple? By God! Taking off that turnbuckle pad. Teddy Long's freaking out. Actually, let's see if I can actually pin him or not. Looks like. Oh, it's real. It's real, folks. Why did it say pin and give up off on the match rules then? Actually, I can answer that because the quality control in this game mode is horrible. So many spelling mistakes, continuity errors, the match rules don't even line up. Yeah. Actually, you know what's funny? I forgot if I mentioned this in one of the parts or not. When I was editing one of the parts, I noticed, I didn't notice at the time of recording, but I noticed in editing that there's like one, like during the show intros, like JR was like, he said welcome to SmackDown, even though we were on Raw. It's crazy. Like, how do they not catch that? I might lose this finisher, by the way. Yeah, it's gone.
You can say that again.
I distorted it, so he has technically sound ability, which is actually pretty good because he can activate it, and it won't tell me when he activate it, and he'll reverse everything for like 30 seconds or something like that. It's actually a pretty decent ability because of there's no indicator when you activate it.
And that also means that there's
Could you imagine if like Rampage never told you when they activated it? That would be insane. He may have just activated it there unless he got real reversals. I don't know. Yeah, I think he activated it. You'll know when it goes away because it says like technically sound on his card, and then his ability disappears. Yeah, it's gone. But he did activate that. Rigo's kind of making a comeback here.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed.
My God, low
but
blow.
I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner some other
Wow,
time.
he just stored that. DDT.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
I want to bust him open this match. That's my goal. Also, I want to do the cage environmental grapple. I got to be careful here because I'm actually kind of. It's actually probably the worst we performed in the in this video at least. Insta reverse, that was big. Because that environmental grapple's kind of cheese, brother. Or he may have activated the ability again. Yes, he did. Okay, there's the thing on the HUD I was talking about.
You should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar.
Okay, apparently he can just reverse everything now. My goodness. Okay, please stop.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight.
Right, I reversed into a grapple. Maybe I can do it here now.
Against each other sooner or later.
There we go. Environmental grapple.
And that's a great way to use.
Yeah, a little bit cheese grater action here.
The brutality of this assault.
That's why matches like these are career shorteners. Even the winners don't escape unscathed.
All right, come here. Power the punch. My God. I'm going to store that. You know what? I'm going to steal this man's taunt.
Monkey do?
Dude, that gave me so much momentum. All right, here we go.
This is going to be big.
Tenton bomb.
It sounds like
no, I reversed it.
Has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying.
Yeah, I gotta bust him open. I got some DDTs here, so I got this one.
Oh no!
Yes.
I think he's bleeding from that.
You know what? Let's get that to blood level 2.
Wow, you're not kidding. He's
I think I have a second DDT and a strong grapple if I can hit it here.
And take a look at him, ref.
Now, this is what Vince wanted, all right? This is what Vince wanted. And they pushed my man down the stairs, too. They pushed Mark Henry down the stairs.
Now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't
all right, you know what? It's
keep
over.
playing
It's
to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
It's kind of a weird thing, though, because, like, Teddy Long wants me to escape, but Vince wants me to win by pin, but I'm still being brutal either way, you know? So if I did all this, then escaped, would it really be any less brutal than just pinning him? I don't know. I need to have a word with whoever wrote all these stories. Who was responsible for the quality control issues on this? 19 years later, I'm coming for you, man. The most insane one is that John Cena outtake still being in the game. That's crazy.
My God, what a brutal match.
You weren't expecting anything less, were you?
I certainly wasn't, and I'm afraid that it may have taken its toll on both competitors.
Oh, so you're a doctor now, too.
No, but I've got eyes in my head, and I don't like the looks of what I'm seeing.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, just like everyone else.
All right, you happy, Vince? You see me as a main event player now? Can you tell Edge to stop now? He's not taking my spot. Yo, King Booker, world champion, is lost in the main event. Rip my man.
Now that's what I wanted to see last week. Two superstars battling in a steel cage until one of them couldn't anymore. Your general manager might feel different, but I'm the man who signs his checks. And yours, for that matter.
All right. Well, if you're the one that signs my checks, can you explain this right here? I'm making $0 a week. What's up with that? Oh my God, yeah. Look, all of his skills are 0 because I like swapped to him. Also, when I was doing all my testing, something I noticed is like when you simulate a lot, like for some reason your stats, like your attributes just naturally go up. So maybe that's why Cena's pretty reliable for skipping, because he starts 97 overall, but he's like 100 overall by the time I simulate a lot. Blood in the arena? The results of the recent and violent cage match between Mr. Kennedy and William Regal has dire consequences. Regal was seriously injured during the contest and may be out of action for some time. Good, they pushed my man Mark Henry down the stairs. He deserved it. This is all part of Mr. McMahon's Get Tough edict, which seems to be carrying SmackDown to barbaric new heights, but the WWE chairman seemed pleased with the results of the match. King Booker, Regal's friend to the current World Heavyweight Champion, was not nearly as happy. Mr. Kennedy may have taken out my associate, but that only makes me angrier, says Booker. His punishment will be tenfold more severe once he steps in the ring with me. So much for rage in the cage. So that's how it's going to be, huh, Mr. Kennedy? You're a fighter and you chose to keep the fight in the cage instead of honoring my request. That puts me in a tight spot and puts you in another tough match. So who do you request to face, Regal or Finlay? They spelled Finlay wrong. Look! Yo, quality control issues keep pouring in. We'll see if you get what you asked for. Your disappointed GM, Teddy Long. Wait, I thought they said Regal was out of action. Yeah, well, I picked Regal because he's injured, apparently. I don't know, man. I mean, will I be healed by Judgment Day is the real question.
I don't know why the GM even bothered to let you pick your opponent this week. Either way, you ain't gonna be in any shape afterwards to get anywhere near my championship.
Alright, man. You've done nothing but lose in the main event. You were in one handicap match where you were not a factor at all. I'm not really concerned. Yo, they keep double booking people in this. What's going on? Okay, apparently I'm facing Finlay. Is it because Regal's injured, or what's going on here? Was that a fake choice?
There's just over a week to go until Judgment Day. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and the #1 contender was put in an impossible situation last week.
It was either disobey the chairman of the board or defy the general manager. Talk about a rock and a hard place.
He's going to pay for his decision tonight, but he can't lose sight of his goal.
You said it. He's got to survive tonight if he wants the championship match at Judgment Day.
Nothing like just casually talking to the guys I'm feuding with backstage. Regal's like, yeah, I'm fine, man. Well, then again, you know, being injured this mode, they still make you wrestle anyways, so... I mean, I guess apparently unless you're Mark Henry.
You know, I'm surprised the general manager let him pick his opponent this week. It's no secret his GM was not pleased with the way last week's match ended.
It's not the move I would have made, but nobody asked me.
I mean, he let me pick, but it didn't matter, apparently. Alright, whatever. It's just Finlay, it's just Finlay, Regal over and over again.
My name is
Wait a
Finlay,
second. This isn't
and
the
I
superstar
love
we
the
expected to
fight.
see here tonight.
What? You thought our general manager was actually going to honor the request of someone who did the opposite of what was asked last week?
Oh, I get it, because he's mad at me because I didn't escape the... Okay, I understand now. Alright, we'll skip this. We've seen it. Okay. Kind of interested to see what happens then if I would have escaped. I guess I'll find out during the alternate cutscenes video, but... Yeah, because I don't really have any memory of this storyline at all. Chapter 1 title challenge storyline. I wonder if a lot of people actually even played this one, you know? Alright, welcome to SmackDown. Enjoy the same match again.
And there's the reversal.
Well, actually, I'm kind of glad it didn't do Regal because I just wrestled him in a cage match. Alright, come on, man.
Finlay has certainly established himself in very short order as one of the toughest superstars SmackDown
You
has
want to
ever
reverse
seen.
that?
You're not kidding. I wonder if all English people are as tough as him.
English? He wears a shamrock.
Look at that.
Little mic
That's
check
going
action?
to go over big
Fuck
fans
yeah.
and build some momentum at the same time.
You know, I should probably try to demonstrate ignoring rope breaks. I know I have a struggle submission, but how do I... What's the input for it? I think I had like a Boston Crab or something, right?
These superstars give everything they've got.
Or does he, or am I thinking of somebody else?
But a lot of people don't realize what they
Yo, oh my god, dude, they're reversing everything this match.
No question. If you want this superstar is all
here we go.
up. And so is this
The strength of Mr. Kenny back. Yeah, nice suplex.
Well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put
I'm
out.
going to steal that. Oh, come on, man.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let
Still
me
only
train
yellow.
you,
Starting with
you
yellow
can
is
be
really not that
cruiserweight
bad.
champ inside a year.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marines
Insta
really
unlocked.
structures
You
look
see
like
that? Let's go.
pushovers.
Are you
Chris Masters
surprised?
taught me to do that.
They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Wow, that was a
Well,
scam.
thanks,
Did you
but
see
not
that?
best, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Okay, a lot of struggles. Can I get a
This
second
capacity
insta
crowd is making
unlock?
their
I doubt it, but I'll
opinions known
try.
tonight.
Yeah, the WWE.
Yo,
fans
let's
are known
go.
for
I need to
keeping
steal
their
his taunt, by the way, to
opinions
kind of
themselves.
stifle his momentum a bit.
And there's the count.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about
I was
to
gonna
look
say,
at
Finley's
this.
reversing
He sees
everything.
His opponent's taunt against
I'm
him.
going to steal that. Thank you, sir. Momentum officially stolen.
He's got this
Chee-chee.
crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't
And they
just
wanna see a
keep
Green
playing
Bay
the crowd.
plunge.
That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Bye, guys. Got him up. Green Bay plunge.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
Nope.
He's obviously
Okay, I think he's
making
only
fun of his
yellow, so I'm
opponent
just
here.
gonna steal a taunt and you know, I'm gonna steal. I'm stealing everything, man. You stole my partner by taking him out of
Man,
action,
I
so
don't
I'm
want
stealing
this
everything
match
from
to
you.
end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever
Cheesy
way it
Matrix
goes, no one
cam,
can say
by
that
God.
these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
I feel like the old Matrix cam was better because it had like that sound effect.
Haha, look at this, Cole. He doesn't
Yo,
look
Showman
too
where I
worried
can
about
actually
this
get
match.
momentum from my taunts. You
Well,
love
he
to see
should
it.
be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's match.
Yo, I'm all business right now. This is for Mark Henry, man.
Look at these superstars.
My boy got pushed
go.
down the stairs.
It's obvious that they've done their homework on each other.
That's for
I'm
sure.
going up.
So much
10
can go
time bomb.
wrong from that top turnbuckle.
No!
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law.
Yeah, I don't know. I
of
feel like
jungle.
Finley and
Injured
Regal have been
superstars
reversing
like a
everything
wounded
this part.
animal. It's survival of the
Big
fittest.
back body
And that
drop.
also
Good
means
lord.
that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to
that
hide it
kick's
from
pretty
your
good.
opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical.
I think one more
You
finisher is,
can't let
as long as he
your
doesn't reverse it. I think I'm gonna go for the
opponent
Green Bay
take your
plunge.
easy
Well,
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the
consider any
ignore
of
rope
these
break thing
superstars
on
to
this
be
video.
easy pickings,
I mean, I guess
no
maybe
matter
it
how
should be a
beaten up
point
they
where
get.
these alternate stories, I try to make sure I've played at least one primary fighting style per video.
Mr.
Obviously with
Kenny,
Jeff we've done
my kind of
hardcore and
superstar. He'll tell you exactly
high
what he
flyer.
thinks of you.
This one we've done Showman.
In the ring.
Batista would have been Powerhouse.
There's
But I already
the
kind of
pin.
pre-wrote a list of people I might play as for this. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, who really cares? I feel like I've kind of talked about each ability like at length during these videos anyways, you know. It's Rey Mysterio.
Come on, get out of here. The match is over.
Yeah, but this is one superstar who doesn't hang up his boots just because the bell rang.
And the number one contender is pouring gasoline on the fire.
He'd better cool it. There's no way he's got anything left. Not after that.
For the love of God, someone restrain him.
That's easier said than done. This isn't over, believe me.
Now, come on, man. We know you're not getting in the ring. We've seen this cutscene before. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Yo, Mark Henry's watching from the medical facility. He's smiling. I'm doing him proud. This is for Mark Henry, guys. Yo, world champion losing the main event again. Good lord, it's crazy. 3 must climb the ladder to victory. It's one of the most dangerous matches in sports entertainment, and the stakes couldn't be any higher. Mr. Kennedy, Finley, and William Regal will compete in a triple threat ladder match, with the winner earning a title bout against champion King Booker at Judgment Day. As Regal and Finley might have been tight associates lately, and one could assume they will be teaming up against Mr. Kennedy, reducing his chances of winning, but with that tantalizing title shot hovering above the ring, that partnership may not withstand the contest. This match will show which Gladiator wants the glory the most, says Mr. McMahon. I expect to see genuine killer instinct in that ring. It's a long climb to the top and a long fall to the bottom. Either way, I foresee a spectacular outcome. Okay. Well, so I think this is one of those situations where if I don't win, the storyline just ends, so... That's something to consider with these alternate story videos. Do I have an obligation to show the full story, but if I lose, do I just leave it at that and then mop it up in the alternate cutscene video? I don't really know, to be honest.
Well, Sunshine, it looks like you've got your work cut out for you this week. It might be every man for himself, but we've waited our entire careers for this opportunity. And if you think we're going to let you snatch it from us, you're sorely mistaken.
Alright, man, so I guess that whole thing about you being out of action was a lie. That's awesome.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. You know my name, and you know what I love to do. And with a championship opportunity on the line, well, you just bought yourself a world of hurt.
Well, his name is Finley, and he loves to fight. By the way, I love the subject. I like to fight. You sure about this? I know you're one heck of a competitor player, but I'm not quite sure you know what you're doing with this triple threat ladder match. Going against a pair of jacks, the deck's stacked against you. Better hope you pull an ace, you feel me? Well, didn't Vince make the match? This isn't up to me, is it? Oh, sorry, we got more messages. Welcome to my lion's den. You're certainly showing a lot of guts in this upcoming match, aren't you? I admire that, but I also like to see guts like yours splatter across the arena once in a while. And since I'm running this empire, I usually get what I want. Good luck, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Man, if I was you, I wouldn't be able to sleep all week. Punk, your match might be a triple threat, and my guys ain't gonna take it easy on each other either. But they sure as hell ain't letting you get anywhere near this championship.
Oh, damn. Okay, quick injury update. Yeah, still injured. The Edge sees that injury. I see the card. Edge is now in this triple threat ladder match. Okay, so, I mean... This could be a problem. Here's the thing, like... Usually I'm not concerned about ladder matches, but not having the strong Irish whip takes away my biggest strategy for ladder matches.
3 days away. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside welcoming you to SmackDown, and what a main event we have tonight.
A triple threat ladder match for the right to face the champion at Judgment Day this Sunday.
We thought we had a #1 contender in place, but apparently Mr. McMahon thought otherwise.
The boss loves a good fight, and so do I. I can't wait for this one.
I mean, if there's a briefcase above the ring and I lose, this is the second time Mr. Kennedy will get his briefcase taken away. Oh, no. Oh, King Booker's watching. Is he scheming here? Where is Mark Henry? If William Regal can come back from the injury, you can too, Mark. Just break out of the medical facility and help me, man. Hey, look at that strong Irish whip ability. Wish I had that.
All along, he's been referred to as the likely #1 contender, and tonight is his chance to prove it.
It all comes down to this match. If he blows it here, it's goodbye Judgment Day and goodbye title match.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's right. Like, if I lose, it just ends the story. So, I mean, I guess I should play a little safe here. Like I said, not having a strong Irish whip takes away my best option in ladder matches. So, I mean, I don't really know. Let's just see what happens, I guess. I don't know.
The headphones that Mr. McMahon is backstage. What could he be up to?
I'm sure he just wants a better view of the action. Or maybe he wants to be the first to congratulate the winner. Quit being so paranoid.
Well, we already saw Vince backstage. Unless something's going to happen after this match. That's kind of interesting, I suppose.
My name is
Do you seriously
Finley,
think this
and I
superstar will
love
actually
to
work
fight.
against the man who's been his ally for so many weeks?
Absolutely. Remember, this is for a championship match in the main event of Judgment Day. He'd face his own mother in a match for that.
Man loves to fight. All right. All business here. I'm not losing a second Money in the Bank briefcase. Cutscene where Edge comes out. He just takes it. You know, another Mr. Kennedy story I always remember. So I remember being at a live event with it was me, my brother, and my friend. And of course, you always know at those WWE events or wrestling events in general, like the merch stand, the line is insane. So I remember my friend wanted a Mr. Kennedy shirt, so we were waiting in line for like ever. And when we finally got to the front, they only had like 3XL Mr. Kennedy shirts left. And for some reason, he still bought it, even though it looks way too big. I wonder if he still has it, actually.
These fans are the lifeblood of WWE.
I think if I remember correctly, this had to have been back in like either like obviously it was Kennedy was still in the company, so it had to have been like 2009 or maybe 10 or something. I don't remember when exactly it was, but I think when I got to the front of the line, I bought some like Jack's Classic Superstars or something. So I think I recall them having like exclusive like WWE shop versions. I think it was like the Triple H Undertaker one potentially.
He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
I was trying to leave the ring, but okay.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style.
Actually, you know how I said this can hit someone when on the ground? Could I like could I break up a submission with that? Does it count as a hit still? Or even a pin for that matter?
Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this.
My God, I'm all business.
These are
So you know I'm getting the second ladder here.
Superstars.
Okay, I really shouldn't screw around too much here, because like I said, I don't, because I don't know what to do if I lose, like, because if the video just ends, I feel like that's a disappointment. So I don't know. I feel like if I lose, I'll just probably like cut in like me playing the match, because these are like one-off videos. So I think it'd just be kind of disappointing, unless something happens if you lose. I don't know. But I want to say this is one of those things where like oh, this is good for clearing the board, kind of. Oh, it completely moves the ladder though.
You've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely.
But I honestly feel like
this is as psychological as it is physical. You can't.
Well, this is interesting. I was not aware of this glitch.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings.
Power the puck. Did he run out of stamina, or did the ladder move that freed him? I couldn't really tell. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna screw around, but how about screw around just one time? Just one time. Canton bomb! Oh, okay.
And there it is!
And there it is! A missed Canton bomb!
Seeing a match like this,
think I can bait someone into climbing that?
Part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a
See, like clearing the board like this is just too slow, and especially with this targeting.
You're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else.
I feel like this isn't lined up. I'm gonna try the one-hand method.
They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only.
Oh, dude, he's doing a struggle submission too. This could be the prime chance to. Oh, here we go. Are you serious?
I don't think anyone in this match is even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't. The adrenaline is pumping.
Yo, computer, doing my method of standing in the apron like that. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and his opponent.
Why? Oh, Finley just walked into that.
That tell you?
Oh my! That's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this.
Who in their right mind?
Yeah, I got like no stamina, by the way. My God.
Mr. Kennedy's my kind of superstar. He'll tell you exactly what he thinks of you, and then he'll back it up in the
Okay, I probably should just get down, honestly.
He certainly isn't shy about sharing his opinions, that's for sure.
Oh, I was going to get the ladder and do the Shelton Benjamin run thing, because I feel like I did not do that as Jeff. I think I tried once.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Okay, well. A little bit of collateral damage. They're just not going to let me. Oh, big flapjack. My goodness.
Keep your head in the match.
Come on. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd.
Okay, I got like no stamina. Okay, I really shouldn't get tunnel vision and trying this ladder thing. If it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, man. Clear the board.
Are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
I'm just, oh. Okay, I know I can hang on, but I don't want to leave it like too close to being drained and someone just goes up there and like one-hands it, you know? So I'm trying to think. I'm playing a little safe here, which I don't really like, but if I had a strong Irish whip, I think I'd be a little bit more aggressive. Here, go ahead and set it up, man.
Nice quick counter there.
There you go. Go ahead and climb that. Go ahead and climb that, yeah. Oh, he got down.
I think William Regal wants to finish this up quick. It's almost tea time after all.
Almost tea time, brother.
Regal's a very methodical wrestler. He won't be rushed. And
Go ahead and climb that,
man.
man.
Tea and crumpets kind of
I
guy.
implore you. Did you just take that just to reset it? Oh, I tried twice to steal the power of the punch.
How many years Finley has been in this business? There's a lot of things under the ring.
Finley is having some troubles here with the ladders, man. Have you never used the ladder before, sir?
And now he's going to give them exactly what an impact. That's going to do some damage.
Good Lord.
Cole, that's gotta hurt like crazy.
Nice reversal.
Nice Paparcho.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's
I
head.
got like no stamina
There's no
here.
doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Clear the board. It's not really clearing the board though. Strong Irish Whip's clearing the board.
Man, this one's turned into a fight. Pure and
Of course.
simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical.
This is somehow Edge's
but
fault.
I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen
I could
often.
run up and grab it.
An
That's
understatement.
a
You've
method
been
as well.
in hundreds.
Did you see that? What a shot.
This could result in a
Interesting
serious
sequence.
injury if no one stops this.
He's gonna take away the ladder, isn't he?
Watch it. He reversed
knew
it.
it. Power of the punch. He set it back up. Why? I think he was actually trying to do the normal setup,
I
probably.
hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all
I'm
the
keeping my
makings
method
of
for
a
the
nice,
the
long
buff, and also
rivalry.
in case I fall,
I
I'll
don't
get
know
up
how
faster.
nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and neither one of these
All right.
superstars wants to be the one to fall off the
Fell right
ladder.
into my trap. Ah, yeah. No, sir. That's all you're doing.
Kennedy's got it all. He's got the look. He's great on the stick. And
This
he
is my
knows
chance.
how to get it done.
Oh, how many times have I done this? Okay, I need to lock in here because I really don't want to lose.
To tell you how great he is.
Yeah, so what's wrong
But
with
I also
that?
got tunnel vision. I
Kennedy's
wanna do
the
this.
Total package, and he knows it.
That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to do the spear, but I think I accidentally bumped the stick.
There isn't an
I could have done the clothesline, I suppose.
Superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this
I'm playing
one
like this
to the
CPU.
bitter
I'm gonna
end.
lean. Are you serious, dude? He's trying to win. Okay, never mind. I guess you knew something I didn't.
And build some momentum at the same time.
You gotta
Okay, he's only
watch
using the
out for your
one-hand
opponent
method.
when they're getting fired up like this.
I'll just let him throw him off, I guess.
There's not an ounce of quit in either
I'm just gonna
one
let
of these
this happen.
Superstars, but someone is going down.
Oh my god! Wait, hold on. I could potentially bait him here. No, he's not having any
Say
of it.
what you will about William Regal. He never
Yo, Finley just
backs
broke
down
his
from a
neck, dude.
fight.
Regal's been making a living with his fist since he was a teenager. You don't stick with something.
Man, that was my
long
chance.
unless
If I would have got him out of the
you're
ring, that would have been good.
And yet you show up week after week to do commentary.
Alright, if I fall again, I swear.
Man, this Finley
Okay,
is
what's
so
the
tough,
strategy
so
here?
aggressive and so ruthless. I just love watching this guy work.
Spear!
Someone
That's the
with all
strategy.
tools that Finley has at his disposal wouldn't need to step outside the rules as often as he does. But we've seen.
All right,
this
see you
is
later,
not
man.
a fight that either
Everyone's getting their
superstar
neck
can
broken
afford
this
to
one.
lose.
Oh my good lord.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people.
And it looks like
DDT.
he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chances.
That depends. Some guys go crazy at the sight of their own blood. And
I got
become
low
almost
stamina here.
unstoppable.
Okay, this could actually
Well,
go
that
either
doesn't
way
seem
if
like
I...
a good strategy to me. I hope he ends this before
hold on.
he suffers a serious injury.
Hold on.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's
Okay, I'm
potentially
panicking here.
dangerous.
Whoever loses this fight's going to have a long fall in their immediate future.
Okay, just climb up and take it. This is my chance.
When I first heard about this
Just
match,
take it.
I wasn't sure what to
Take
think,
it!
but these superstars
Get your
are
briefcase!
blowing
Edge is not
me
taking this from
away.
me! Alright.
As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup.
My
And
goodness.
I haven't been...
Well, I actually got my Shelton Benjamin spot. Shelton Benjamin thumbs up, even though he's not in this game, unfortunately. Just give me thumbs up from the side. It's alright though, he comes back next year, it's all good.
We heard the
Oh,
champion was
no.
backstage, and here he comes. But what could he possibly want?
If I had to put money on it, I'd bet that Mr. McMahon is looking to induct another member into that very special
What?
club he has.
Here comes Edge. You now have to defend your briefcase against Edge. Yeah, they give him a full entrance. This is technically NPC Vince, by the way. Separate ID from the playable Vince. Playable Vince has the in-ring gear and alternate tire bald you can unlock. And Triple H actually is kind of similar. Where he has the regular gear and the DX gear is unlockable. So the suit Triple H actually is separate ID. So he's technically going to be in the NPC turn there. You'll now defend your briefcase against Edge.
And now the champion is coming to the ring. I smell a
Oh
setup.
no.
Why do you always have to assume the worst? Maybe he's just here to wish his challenger luck at Judgment Day. He's definitely going to need it.
Those are like full entrances too. I guess we already saw King Booker. I'll skip. I don't know where this is going here. There's now a stairs match. First one to push their opponent down the stairs wins the World Heavyweight Championship. What do you... Oh, there's a choice here. Walk out of the ring, walk up to Vince. I don't know where these go, though. I kind of want to walk up to Vince to see what happens, though. Okay, did I make a mistake? I don't know. I have no idea what these would do. So is it... I interpreted that as run away or confront them, but I don't know if that's actually what this is.
Congratulations, #1 contender, and that's quite an honor. And before I pass judgment, I've got another honor for you. Membership in a very special club. If you want to get anywhere in this business,
What?
you've got to do a little butt kissing.
No!
So get to it.
Anything but that.
My God! That's a statement right there. He's got the lighter!
Oh my God! Did you just see that? The #1 contender has sent a message to the chairman of the board and to the reigning champion.
Yo, busted Vince open too. That's crazy. I wonder what happened if he would have walked out. That was actually a pretty cool cutscene with the ladder. Big statement right there. Yo, Chavo double booked again. Actually, wasn't he like triple booked or something? Or maybe that was someone else. I don't know. Challenger goes low. What? After everything they put me through, I'm the bad guy now. Standing up for himself is par for the course in WWE, but Mr. Kennedy may have gone too far with his recent actions. The contender for the World Heavyweight Championship delivered a low blow to Champ Booker and an underhand display of defiance. This fool Mr. Kennedy has some nerve, says Booker. Not only did he injure me in an off-limits portion of my body, but in doing so, he symbolically did the same thing as WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. There will be hell to pay for this, rest assured. The lingering question is, how will SmackDown fans react to Mr. Kennedy's actions? This could easily turn the fans against him, thus making his hopes of a title win that much more of an uphill climb. Actually, you know what? This is kind of interesting because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think all Chapter 1 storylines have like a face or heel choice that determines if you're clean or dirty for the rest of the story, right? Maybe there's like a few flips in between, but is that what that was? Like, was that really a heel move though after everything they did to me? I don't think so, pal. This will not stand. How dare you take a shot at King Booker or myself like that? I will not tolerate this kind of insubordination. You better get plenty of sleep because every waking out of your life from here on out is going to be a nightmare. Sleep tight, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Mystery Star, you have a secret visitor. What's up, Punk? I just wanted to wish you good luck in your championship match. I really look forward to watching it. In fact, Mr. McMahon made sure I'll have the best seat in the house right at ringside, dude. I hope that won't distract you. I hate to be blamed if you blow the biggest opportunity of your entire career. Yo, Mystery Man with the message?
I guess since you're about to get your ass kicked, you might as well know that it was me giving Mr. McMahon all those Gladiator ideas. Man, he ate that stuff up. And now it's time for you to step into the arena against the Lion. Punk, I guarantee it's gonna be thumbs down for you.
Damn. Well, I don't even know what kind of match this is. They didn't really say, unless it's just a regular match. Actually, quick injury update. Am I still hurt? I am. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, whoops, yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta go to Judgment Day. Let's go. Oh, TLC match. Alright, here we go. This is it. That should be kind of fun. Injury. I'm assuming my injury probably heals after this, but like I said, the one-off videos, like, it's gonna be the end of Mr. Kennedy. Kind of curious about this mystery superstar thing.
This is it. Judgment Day is here.
The champion is going to bring the hammer down tonight. Mark my words.
I don't think the challenger will be going down without a fight.
But he's been fighting to survive for weeks while the champ is fresh as a daisy.
One way or another,
Good point.
it will all be resolved here tonight.
Green Bay plunge. That kind of synced with the scream and Kennedy opening his mouth. That was kind of cool. There we go. That's the focus. That's the look of focus and intensity right there, Mr. Kennedy. Maybe the mystery superstar was Edge. Alright, I gotta start making this Edge joke. It's getting old. It's just someone trying to hold down Mr. Kennedy. It's Randy Orton. Let's just make Randy Orton jokes. I don't know, man. John Cena. Just throw anyone in there, man.
This superstar has endured trials and tribulations for weeks, but it could all pay off here tonight with a championship victory.
Maybe so, but I don't think it's going to be as simple as that. I don't think Mr. McMahon's done with this guy yet.
This is actually a pretty good story, honestly. It's a shame, though, like, it's not easy to get to this story. Like I said, I'd be curious to see how many people have actually played this story, you know? But this is actually pretty good. There's a lot of voicemails. There was, like, a choice at the end. I guess the only minor complaint, which I think a lot of the stories suffer from this, is you kind of face the same people over and over again. Like this one, it's like Finley, Regal, Finley, Regal. Alright, big fight feel. This is the pay-per-view entrances here. We gotta see this. TLC match.
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
There we go. This is my time. Everything Kennedy's been through, it's time for that world title. Also, I gotta make sure to smack Booker T with the stairs here. That's gonna be from Mark Henry. He's watching from the medical facility. Also, another look at the King Booker pay-per-view entrance.
This could be the last time he walks down that ramp with the championship gold.
Don't sell him short, Cole. He didn't get that title out of a gumball machine. And besides, if the rumors are true, there might be someone else backstage.
Oh, no. I mean, if there's gonna be someone, like, a payoff to this mystery superstar thing, it's probably gonna be a cutscene after this, right? Because... Or can you interfere in TLC matches? Maybe. King Booker! This is everything, man. We've been through a lot with this story. Best friend was taken out. Our own GM went against us when we didn't escape the cage for him. Furious Vince. Management doubting Mr. Kennedy, the top star. Who is the real Gladiator? That's the question we're going to answer here. I mean, it was kind of clever how they did like the cage match for the Gladiator thing, but don't you think that should have been saved for the title match? Unless there really is going to be like interference or something, or if someone comes out or something, you know.
What? Scheduled to be here tonight. He's not even a SmackDown superstar.
Maybe not, but Mr. McMahon's influence isn't limited to SmackDown. He's got plenty of resources, and it looks like he's pulling out all the stops tonight.
This is not what I was expecting at all. This is so random. It's a Sandman. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. So, earlier I was talking about how, you know that one match where, like, I picked Regal, but it did Finley instead, but the menu spoiled it? So they are able to hide people on the menu, because it only showed me versus King Booker, but now Sandman's in here. So they are able to hide it and fake you out. So why didn't they do that for that match? I don't know. Maybe we should just stop questioning this at this point. Yo, Sandman could walk out World Heavyweight Champion. That means if I would have picked Sandman for this alternate story, it might have glitched out. But maybe not, because he wouldn't have been on the match card. I don't know. I feel like we're going to be in some interesting situations during the alternate story videos where we pick someone we're not supposed to play as. Okay, though, like I said, if it glitches out, I'll just, well, because I don't usually save in these parts, so I'd have to, I could just off-screen get back up to the point I was at, and then switch the character, and then go on. So it's going to be doable, but like I said, there's really no way to predict what's going to happen with some of those. Alright, well, it's going to be quite interesting. TLC triple threat. Oh no, he's a manager. I thought... What? It did the cutscene like he was in the match, though. Okay, never mind. I still got those arms here. Big high angle back suplex. Okay, well, I would have preferred it to be a triple threat. That would have been kind of fun. But I guess the idea is like Vince protecting King Booker, not like it wasn't like inserting him in the match. I guess I don't know. You know what? Statement.
Someone's been taking flying lessons.
Canton bomb. My God. Okay, that's huge.
Each of these competitors is looking for the
you know what, man?
hint of weakness.
You want to put yourself in this match?
That's
go ahead.
All the jungle and injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
DDT.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
Yo, check this out, referee shield.
Absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars.
I think what exactly I can
easy
do
pickings,
here.
no matter how beaten up they get.
Nice quick counter.
Nice
there.
quick counter there, folks. Dude, how many behind grapples? I feel like I've done a lot in this match. Oh, how about a table corner finisher? I feel like we haven't done that.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous match.
This is, oh.
And I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed.
I couldn't even see. I think there was a club to the back.
With you as a broadcast partner some other time.
Oh, that's not good. All right, you know what?
Without a doubt, Ken Kennedy is one of the most outspoken superstars on the SmackDown roster.
Come on.
You make it.
Oh my
God! Yeah.
Chair shot.
Yeah, and that doesn't tickle. Believe me.
I tried to space it out so it would waste his finisher, but I was unable to. I get this is everything you put me through, man. Everything you put me through. I didn't forget, man. I feel like Computer does it a lot. After that push reversal, they try to like rush you with a running grapple, and they always mistime it, so they miss.
Well, he might want to acknowledge the paying customers who make it possible for him to earn a paycheck.
Why bother? If they don't buy a ticket to cheer him on, they'll buy one to watch him get beat.
I got a plan. Bookend! Oh, what? Oh, it tried to steal the scissors kick, but he can't do that outside the ring. It did the chop as a replacement move.
It's certainly been one
That
of the
is
most
so lame, dude.
anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these
Here we go.
superstars aren't having any trouble.
Oh, this is by the way,
doing
it's kind of an oversight
sure
where you
are.
clip to the table.
And
They
that's
should have
an
made it so you
impressive
couldn't do it if
thing
something's
in and of
leaning into that
itself.
corner. My God, big elbow. That was for my boy Mark Henry. You know what actually would have been fun is if
There are a lot
after
of
Sandman
superstars
came
in
out, it's
the
like, oh,
back
it's
who
Mark
want to
Henry.
show
He's
Ken
back to
Kennedy's
even the
belt
odds.
once and for all.
There's a huge difference between wanting to do that
All right,
and
want to push my boy down the stairs, huh? Here's some stairs for you, my man.
He saw that one coming.
Ooh, okay. I'll take those right back, though. Yep. Oh, come on. No, come on. That running swing is so much faster, though.
Yeah,
But
it
the
wasn't
slow
until
swing
he
has so
stopped
much
caring about
impact.
the fans that he finally won the World Heavyweight Championship.
What's the point of being champion if you lose the respect of the WWE?
No
Oh,
respect.
there they go.
My
The
God,
barricade
Mr. Kennedy is
could be
snapped.
clean now. What could happen next?
All right, TLC match, man. There's a table right here.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand
I should
raised
story
at
that.
the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a
Yo, Mr.
great
Kennedy has
match
snapped
so
it. Everything he
far.
put me through.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody can... Well, that's it. Do it again.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. I can't say I am. He's putting that
my
weapon
God.
to good use here.
And
This is
as
just
long as he's
carnage
got
here.
that thing, he's in the driver's seat. I love hearing a crowd come alive.
Great reversal.
I'm desperately trying for that table finisher.
This has been a great match so far. Oh
Yes,
my
I got it.
God,
Wow.
There goes another table. I hope SmackDown's getting a good deal on these.
Buy these in bulk. Actually, when they do get these tables, they just order like hundreds at a time or what?
This capacity crowd
Big
is certainly
DDT.
getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting
Give me that.
paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about
My
selling tickets
God.
the next time we come back here. Not after a match
Your
like
sign's
this.
garbage.
Boy, Mr. Kennedy certainly
All right,
has
man,
a
you can't
high
bring that out
opinion
here. I'm
of
waiting.
himself.
You say that like it's a
Yo, check out
bad
this timing.
thing.
Check out this
There's
timing.
nothing wrong with being proud of your accomplishments.
I mistimed it.
I'm not saying that there is, but there's a time for talk and there's a time for action.
Do you hear him talking right now? Because I don't. It looks to me like
I'm trying to
he's
bust
taking
him
your
open. I think I have
advice.
a. There's a running DDT I know that works. I think I have a regular strong grapple DDT.
Look at
There it is.
this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy.
Oh,
while
that
you
doesn't
build
cause
some
bloodshed, I
momentum.
guess. Yeah, still doing good on the damage here.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against
Oh,
each
he can
other
actually do some
sooner
big
or
damage here.
later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you.
Oh yeah, the
how
taunt.
much-
Have I even really done that? Did I do that as Jeff? I remember doing that a lot in 07, but I should probably be doing that more.
This is all about weakening your opponent's spirit and body at the same time.
Give me that arm, man. Oh, come here. I'm not stopping. I'm not going. I'm not finishing this match till he's busted open. All right.
King Booker.
That's because these fans have no
Oh, his head
respect
hurts.
for his
All right, here we go.
accomplishments. Don't
This is
forget,
free.
He's a five
No. Okay. You know what?
WCW
Back to basics. Just a regular
champion.
DDT or a running
WCW
DDT. I
was a
mean.
long time ago, partner. And
Oh, look at that. He's bleeding like a stuck pig.
I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken
Climb,
nose,
Kennedy,
but
climb.
either way, the referee might need to stop this.
He's
Canton
about to
bomb!
drop a
Oh my
bomb.
goodness.
And there it is.
And there was there supposed to be commentary after that? And there it is. Canton bomb.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb
come here.
conditioning of the WWE
Come on.
superstars comes into play.
Yeah, man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's
Yo,
head.
Sandman's freaking out. This should have been a triple threat though.
And he's feeding off that energy right now.
All right, time to see what we got under the ring.
All right. I think it's time to end this, man. I think I made my point here.
He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
He's all about bringing the hammer down, and that proves it.
Actually, but first we gotta pay off this table spot. Are you serious?
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely
again.
not. These are trained WWE superstars.
and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE
This reversal looks weird, by the way, because like you
has
throw them
had
into it,
his
and then like they
injuries
kind of
over
like
the
teleport
years.
to it. Okay, are we really doing this, man?
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they
I'll
might
fake him
not
out.
walk
I'll fake
the
him out.
winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's
I'll try
something
one more
I don't
time.
think
If I don't
people
get it, I'm just gonna end
realize.
this.
The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical
Try the fake out method.
conditioning.
Try the fake out method. Hey, let's go. Oh, God.
Night after night, the WWE
Yo, look how much
superstars
damage I've
never
done to him. This is
fail
crazy.
To amaze the fans. Oh my God, what a sickening impact! from
Okay, I
that
want to end this with the Green Bay plunge. I think I made my
Okay,
point here.
that thing's
Sandman
meant
was
to
literally
crush
not a factor because the
stone.
computer
Imagine
never
what it'll do
efficiently
to
uses
a
their
human
managers.
being.
Alright, it's over. Man, that would have been so much better if this was a triple threat, though. The stakes would have been so much higher. I thought that's what it was. It seemed like, but
I'm with
no,
you,
he's just a
partner.
manager.
There's the
Cover.
1, 2.
My God, Mark Henry is jumping up and down in the medical facility.
These superstars are on fire.
Mr. Kennedy, despite everyone against him besides Mark Henry, has done it. I did this for the SVR 07 storyline, the Mr. Mark Henry storyline. Yes!
He did it against all odds.
That's what I
He emerged
said.
victorious as the new champion.
I've got to hand it to him. That was one heck of a match.
Oh my, he's leaving his opponent with something to remember him by.
After the way the last few weeks went, I can't blame him.
DDT!
He's really rubbing it in.
Actually, that looks more like a stop to me.
And there's some more humiliation for his fallen foe.
He's sending a message to the entire locker room. You want this title? Come and get it.
Get him out of here. By the way, we've seen this animation, I think, a couple of times already, so it was cool the first time, but not anymore. Let's go. I almost just dropped my controller. Oh my God. Mr. Kennedy has done it. You're the man now, dog. As general manager of SmackDown, let me be the first to congratulate you on winning the World Heavyweight Championship at Judgment Day. With the resilience and heart you showed, Mr. Kennedy, I see good things in your future. Kilo.
Well, congratulations, champ. Or maybe condolences would be more appropriate. You see, that championship belt of yours might as well be a target. Every superstar in the locker room's going to be gunning for you now. And they're not the only ones. There's an old expression, don't cross the boss. And mister, you're going to find out the hard way exactly what that means.
Damn. Well, no, he's not, because that's the end of the Mr. Kennedy story. Gladiator grabs the gold. A new World Heavyweight Champion was crowned in the main event of Judgment Day as Mr. Kennedy fulfilled his dream of winning the championship. The journey was a hard one for the newly crowned champion as the former title holder, Booker, and WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon did everything in their power to prevent Mr. Kennedy from succeeding, but his body and his spirit would not be broken. We now have to look to the future to see what kind of reign the new World Heavyweight Champion will have. Every superstar in the SmackDown locker room wants a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, meaning there will be no rest for this weary winner. But for now, we congratulate Mr. Kennedy for his inspirational victory. Well, there you go. So that was Gladiator. That was the Chapter 1 Title Challenge storyline. I mean, quick thoughts overall. I really like this one. This is actually a really good storyline. But like I said, it's kind of tough to get to this one. So I feel like maybe a lot of people didn't really play this one. The only changes I personally would make is that should have been a triple threat match for Sandman. That would have raised the stakes. Or maybe like either like a message from Mark Henry congratulating you, or like he comes back as a manager or something, because he just literally gets written out and they don't mention him again. But overall, thumbs up. So I will see you in the next alternate story video.